Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to your February 2024 tarot reading. I hope you're all doing well. So normally, I'd be doing this on a live stream. That's how I wanted to do these monthly zodiac-specific reads, but unfortunately, due to the back-to-back storms we've had, in the UK. Like, it's actually insane. I think we're on our 10th or 11th storm now back to back. Like, it's unheard of. So because of that and just how disruptive it's been to the internet, I mean, it's actually taken me a lot longer to get readings out at times. It's just not feasible to do a live stream. It literally won't work. So unfortunately I can't do a live stream right now, but I still wanted to make sure you get these messages for February. So that's why it's a bit late and it's in this format. So I thought I could at least, record them and then we can premiere it, okay? We'll still be able to communicate in the live chat. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy these readings. So that's why it's a different format, because I simply can't do a live stream right now. The internet just keeps cutting in and out, so I'm having to just upload as and when, the connection is stable enough for me to do so. So it's not ideal, but hopefully we should be out of this stormy season very soon. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into it. So seeing as we're in Aquarius season, happy birthday to all the Aquariuses they'll be celebrating or have already celebrated. I hope you have an amazing birthday. We're going to start with you guys, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Of course, you can also watch from your North Node if you prefer. And then we'll work our way around to Capricorn, okay? So that's the order we're going to do it in. I am going to do it in two parts again, because otherwise it's just way too long, okay? And because, I like to make sure you get some in-depth messages. So that's how we're going to do it. It'll be in two parts, as I have done the live stream, okay? So yeah, something to keep in mind as well. So we'll start off with Aquarius, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node. See what you guys need to know for the month of February 2024. What is it that Aquarius placements need to know for this month, please? Joyous fun in reverse. You guys not having a fun time right now? Present power. Ooh, that's interesting. One more, please. Intuition and manifestation in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, you have dark thoughts in reverse. Okay, so I feel like, to be honest with you, Aquarius, I've been getting this energy from you guys a lot recently, okay? Like whenever I've sort of picked up on the Aquarian energy, okay, especially because we are in your season, and not only that, Pluto and Aquarius, in the age of Aquarius, I mean, it's your energy is very strong, okay? And those sort of archetypal traits, okay, that are assigned to your zodiac. So what I'm getting for you guys especially is that you really are feeling this transformative period on a very deep, profound level, okay? I feel like you're feeling it unconsciously, you're feeling it consciously. There is definitely a huge change taking place within you, okay? I do feel like right now, you're possibly not as lighthearted as you usually are. It's like not all fun and games right now. I don't think that you're miserable or that you feel like things aren't shifting in your favor. It's just right now you're very serious about what it is you want to accomplish. You're very serious about taking the reins over your life, having control over the things that you can control. Of course, you understand that there are some things that you have to leave to the universe, but I feel like where you are being encouraged to take control, take initiative, take leadership, that's what you're doing, okay? So I feel like you're very much in this energy of no nonsense. Like, I've mastered things from past cycles, okay? I've mastered myself in various ways. Now there's more that I can do to put myself in the position I want to be in the future. So it's like you're reflecting on all that you've learned growing up, entering adulthood and the experiences you had in the earlier stages of life. And now it's like you're kind of entering this prime period is what I'm getting. Wow. So regardless of your age, right? Because you could be fairly young still. You could be in your 20s, or you could be, you know, in your 40s or 50s. But regardless, it's like you feel like you're entering your prime as we speak, right? Like you haven't even really scratched the surface of that yet. And that's the thing, you know. It's not really about age. It's about your development, okay? Yeah, everyone's journey is different. So I feel like you are entering your prime period now, okay? This is just the beginning. So that's awesome. I do feel like, however, there's something you're not seeing yet, okay? There's something that possibly you've been wanting to change, or there's something that you want to see improve in your life, okay? Could be in any area. And it's like you're not seeing those changes yet. So you may be assuming that, you know, that some things are just not meant to change, or it's out of your control. And it may be out of your control right now, but that doesn't mean it's not going to change, okay? So if you do have a vision for your future, stay true to the vision. It just may not be the right time for it to materialize just yet, especially because you're entering a very powerful, unique cycle in your life. This is very different from what you've experienced in the past. You are in a different position now than you've been previously, okay? Because your energy has shifted, your mentality has shifted. You are more empowered than you've ever been. So this is actually a very good place to be in right now. It's like you're in the cusp of a very fortuitous cycle is what I feel like, okay? So it's important that you keep your thoughts positive, okay? And I think that is something you're striving to do. But there may be times where negative, niggling thoughts come up, and it's important that, you know, you don't pretend like you're not concerned or these thoughts don't come up. It's just simply allowing them to be what they are and letting them go, right? Yeah. Because I feel like I do feel like these niggling doubts or negative thoughts do crop up. But instead of trying to like force it down and act like everything's fine and you're not concerned, it's better to just address it head on, right? And know that it's just arising because of this change, right? Because you know things are changing, because you feel it, but you don't necessarily see it yet. Of course, those doubts will crop up here and there. As long as you don't give power to it, it's not a bad thing. Just let it come and go, essentially, okay? And I feel like if you do that and you don't give too much attention or focus or power to it, then you're going to find it less likely to affect you energetically and emotionally, okay? All right, so tell me more about this, please, and circumstances that are likely to play out in February for the for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, please. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. So this is very much speaking on your stability, your security, having a firm foundation. This is having belief, right? A lot of belief in self, right? Trusting yourself, trusting your vision. And that's going to be very important, okay? And that's why I say, you know, whenever you do have any fears or doubts come up, that's okay. Just don't feed it, you know? Because you know yourself. You know you are capable of greatness. You know that you haven't even really entered your prime yet. You're just about to. So I feel like for you, maintaining a sense of stability and security is going to be really important, and keeping grounded, because I'm telling you, these energetic shifts that you're experiencing are very intense, very powerful. I feel like you're unlocking aspects of your true nature and power in such a way that you've never experienced before. So grounding that energy is going to be really key, so it's not overwhelming, because it can feel quite intense. It's very similar to like ascension symptoms. Yeah. The Chariot, Cancerian energy, exactly. Because you're evolving, like I said. So you're definitely going through an ascension here. You're evolving, you're elevating at such a rapid rate. So again, it's a very intense, very strong, powerful energy, right? That's coursing through you. You could be going through a Kundalini activation, right? You may feel your energy centers being activated at such a level that you've never experienced before. So grounding is definitely going to be very important, right? But I feel like you're getting very, very comfortable with the idea of expansion and who you're actually evolving into becoming, right? This new version of self is starting to materialize in the 3D, and you're embracing it wholeheartedly, which is amazing, right? So you're definitely going through upgrades. You're definitely evolving. Yeah, this is awesome. And there's definitely a very strong energy of self-mastery, self-constraint, control, balance, grounding. So, ooh, very, very powerful. You may feel like your divine masculine attribute, your masculine archetype is starting to really surface in a profound way. So you may feel like more confident and determined to do things. Like I say, take the lead, take control of certain things, right? So if you identify as a divine masculine or more in your divine masculine attribute, then I feel like, you know, there's a lot of healing taking place within that, okay? For those who are more like associated with the divine feminine, I feel like your masculine archetype within yourself is coming into balance with the feminine, okay? So you're not feeling you're not feeling as unsafe or unprotected, or feeling like you need to be fearful or concerned or doubtful, right? There is a sense of conviction, there's a sense of knowing and trusting in self as well as the universe, that you can handle whatever's coming your way. So that's amazing. Yeah, the Death card. What did I say about transformation? This is a big one, okay? A huge transformation. Death, rebirth. So that's why there's this energy of reflection, saying goodbye to the past and past versions of yourself that has helped to serve you and lead you to where you are now, and embracing wholeheartedly who you are now as you are and this shift that's happening. Really, really powerful. Yeah, 2 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant, Virgo energy. So you're definitely on the precipice of exploring this new life cycle, okay? That's why I feel like there is this energy of presently reflecting on the past and thinking to the future, because your present is like between 2 realms right now, okay? But it's like there is like that deep ingrained knowing that wherever you're going, you are being guided, you're being led, right? It's like the divine light is with you, it's within you. So you have nothing to fear, you have nothing to be concerned about. And whatever is coming up that's being shared in terms of the shadow attributes or, you know, sort of karmic debts that have been cleared, or karmic situations or relationships that are falling away, you're kind of embracing it for what it is. It's just you're looking at it for what it is, as it is, and you're choosing to move ahead, which is awesome. I really like that for you. Wow, so a very transformative and powerful birthday season, birthday month for you guys, right? I love to see it. Yeah, I just saw your situation will improve. Try to flick up. So I feel like what you need to know is that it is improving. That's why it didn't come out. Things are already shifting. We can see it here. So whatever you feel like was holding you back or was part of a past timeline that no longer serves you, that has ended, okay? And you're now headed towards this new beginning here. So February definitely signifies like the closing of a cycle, closing of a chapter, and the start of a new one. So anything else that Aquarius needs to know before we close the reading? Peaceful resolution. Exactly. Everything's working out for your highest good. That's why trust in self as well as source, the divine and the universe, is really key. And I feel like you are. You're trusting in yourself. You're trusting in your guides. You're trusting in your connection with the universe. You know it has your back, that it's always conspiring for your highest good, right? And it is helping you to find some kind of peaceful resolution within a situation that possibly is ending or has come to an end, so that you can focus on moving forward. Yeah. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of healing taking place right now on every single level, right? And you're becoming so connected, right? So connected with the divine. There may even be like a divine counterpart that is helping you to connect more with your higher self, or that is supporting this healing process, right? It's like holding space for you. And I feel like the divine is doing the same. So that's gorgeous. So Aquarius, amazing read for you, amazing month ahead. So I hope that helps. Okay, so we're now going to go over to Pisces. Whoa, I was going to say Pisces until my cards flew out. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a reason it came out like this. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab the rest of my cards. And I'm back. Yeah, so, yeah, this card came flying out and along with my cards being thrown across the table on the floor. But I'm going to take it because I feel like that's relevant of the energy, right? You may feel like you're having to give up. It's like you were trying to force people to come with you into a new timeline, but you can't, right? You have to accept that some people are not meant to come with you, that they're meant to be a part of the past. Yeah, you have some kind of fear about letting go of these people or letting go of certain energies, situations, right? It's like, but it's only going to serve as a hindrance if you keep doing this, and you're only going to be keeping yourself stuck. There's definitely an energy of like stagnant, stuck energy here. But it's like you're keeping yourself stuck by refusing to let go of those who simply cannot come with you, okay? Yeah, you can't force anyone to be a part of this new timeline that you're about to enter, you know, as hard as that may be, you know. And I think the divine is trying to show you that these people, they're resisting this for a reason, because, you know, their paths are no longer aligned to yours, and that's okay. You know, it may be tough because these people could be very close to you. You may have known them your entire life, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, great achievement. Because I feel like once you do that, once you surrender and let go, your door to like something truly amazing and like entering your life, that will be open to you, okay? Whatever this achievement is representing to you, this could be like a new commitment. This could be like you know, sort of a promotion or elevation in your career or work situation. You know, it's definitely something celebratory, but you can't experience that should you keep trying to force people that are not supposed to be a part of this, that are not supposed to be sat at your table, okay, to be there with you, right? It's kind of the energy. For some of you, it could even be like relatives that, you know, you're having a hard time letting go of, or friends, right? Like childhood friends, people you've always known. Yeah. But they're not supposed to be a part of this celebration. Yeah, consciousness of lack. So this could be why, because you feel like whatever this portal is for you, this new life cycle or chapter, you feel like you're going to be doing this alone. So you're afraid of that. You're afraid of feeling like you're having to do this alone. And it's like, what good is it being successful or being financially abundant if I'm spending it alone, if I'm enjoying it alone, right? This could be something that you're having a hard time coming to terms with. But, you know, if it's a case of, you know, you've worked hard for something and people are not happy for you, they're not supporting you, then they don't belong at your table, okay? Make room for new people to enter, okay? That's actually going to uplift you, support you, right? Yeah. Whereas if this is a case where you feel like you prioritized your work over other people and now you're trying to make amends, or you're trying to, you know, reconnect with certain people and they're not having it, you know, you may have to accept that, you know, you're not on the same page with it, and that's fine. I feel like you will cross paths with people who, you know, you are on the same sort of vibrational wavelength with, right? So even if you feel like, you know, there's people from your past that you want to reconnect with, right? And you feel like they're just being resistant. They don't want to be a part of this new timeline of yours, or they're being resistant in terms of like, you know, working through family issues or working through, you know, the issues within a friendship group. you know, sometimes you have to accept that maybe, you know, they need to go elsewhere. They need to be experiencing something else, right? That they belong maybe to another group now, or, you know, you're just not on the same page. You have different ideals, different mindsets, you know, enjoy different things, different priorities. You know, sometimes people just, you know, drop off each other's radar. You know, their lives take them in completely different directions, and that's okay. It's not that anyone's right or wrong. It's just, you know, life takes you in completely opposite ways, and that's fine, you know. It only becomes a problem when you try and force people to be a part of whatever is going on in your life, or what this cycle is for you, because maybe they're really not supposed to be there, right? And you can't force people against their will to be a part of your life, right? So I feel like that is something you're coming to realize, you know, and you will reach a point where you decide to let go. It may be tough because you care for these people, you have love for these people, or you miss these people's company, but, you know, they may have changed. They may not be the same people you remember, or, you know, like I say, they're just not meant to be a part of this new cycle of yours, and that's okay. What I say about stuck energy? Yeah, so it's in reverse. So I feel like you are starting to surrender this, which is good, and that's what's allowing change to occur here, because otherwise you'll be keeping yourself stagnant, stuck, and you won't get to experience whatever this celebration is for you, right? Whatever this sort of goal that you've achieved or milestone that you've accomplished will be for you, right? And it could be in the arena of your love life or career, is what I'm seeing, okay? So this month is definitely about surrendering those who are not meant to be a part of it, okay? Or those who no longer want to be a part of your journey. And just embracing this next leg of your journey, right? Even if you have to do it alone initially, because the right people that are supposed to be on your path will come, okay? So don't be afraid to be alone. There's a difference between being alone and loneliness, right? And I feel like when you really understand the difference between the two, you can actually find that having some alone time can be a blessing, especially when you're close to accomplishing a goal here that's very meaningful to you, okay? Maybe you need this alone time so you can focus on this goal, right? Yeah, so it's kind of what I'm seeing here. Tell me more about this and specific situations regarding this energy for Pisces placements. Yeah, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy for Pisces placements. The King of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Wow, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could have a lot to do with, it could be several things, to be honest with you. It could be pertaining to you may be reflecting on your love life, the people that you have lost in romantic connections, okay, breakups, separations, right? Possibly even a divorce. You're thinking about, you know, people that perhaps you're no longer able to work with on a professional level, right? Or perhaps that may have been trying to undermine you on a professional level, something like that. And then you're thinking about family, possibly your relationship. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that, Pisces. I had an update pop up on my phone and then I had a delivery. So yeah, sorry for all the interruptions. But yeah, so I'm just going to stitch this together. But what I was saying is that you're reflecting on your interpersonal relationships across the board, okay? So I do feel like there is someone in your life that you may have recently separated from, or this could even be a while ago, but you still have emotions to this person. There's still feelings there. Whether you want to admit it or not is another thing. But there is some kind of emotion attached to this person still, okay? And it could simply be because, again, of that fear of being alone, or simply because you were emotionally invested in this connection. And there was a sense of stability and security within that, okay, in that relationship. But now that's no longer there. It's like another reminder of what you feel like is happening throughout your life, i.e. people are just leaving, right? But again, I feel like if that relationship has come to a permanent end, it's likely that something new, something that can flourish with someone new. is likely to appear in the future, okay? But, you know, it does require a level of acceptance, and that can be tough when you're still emotionally invested or you still have love for someone. But, you know, ultimately, you know, this relationship is no longer present for a reason, you know? So if you don't feel like this is something that's coming back together, if this is someone that wants you to let go of them, then that's something you have to respect, okay? If it's not that, and you just feel like your love life has been stagnant since you and this person parted ways, I think that's because right now you're not meant to be in a relationship, because there's something else that requires your attention, and that will come after, okay? When it comes to a work situation, you may feel like there's someone that's constantly trying to undermine your authority, okay? Or someone that doesn't want you to become in a position, or to end up in a position of authority, right? Maybe because they feel threatened by you, or they feel like you're going to be in a position where you're above them, or this is someone who doesn't want to see you as an equal, right? But either way, I feel like it's really important you maintain professionalism even when this person isn't being professional, because you want to set the standard, right? You want to show up as yourself. You don't want to give this person leverage, because that's what they're looking for, right? It's like you want to show up and show them how it's done, okay? By being professional, showing exactly why you're being given this opportunity. And it's because of your professionalism, because of your ability to handle difficult situations with difficult people, right? So basically show up as you want to be perceived, rather than how this person wants you to be perceived, right? With the Empress here, you may be having some kind of communication issues with a mother figure, okay? This could be a mother, a grandmother, some kind of maternal figure in your life. It could be that you feel like this person isn't really making the effort to possibly address some wounds here from your past, like maybe growing up, or is not really making the effort to solidify a relationship with you, or improve the relationship, or maintain regular communication, right? You may feel like this person's love could even be conditional based on what you're able to provide, what you have, or what support you're showing them. You may feel like it's, you know, it's like a relationship where it's the other way around, like you're like the mother figure and they're more like the child, right? If it's not that, then it could be simply that you're missing having a close connection with a maternal figure. Maybe this person has passed on, right? And if that's the case, if you've lost this mother or grandmother, then my condolences. I do understand that's not easy. So you may be missing, having this person in your life physically, which I understand, and that's something that is going to take time. I mean, the loss of a parent especially, or even a grandparent, it's not easy, so I do understand that. But the important thing is that you just go easy on yourself right now, because you are experiencing a lot of changes. You have some people leaving your life right now, and I think it has been a lot for you, but the divine is urging you to ground your energy, okay? It's important that you regain your equilibrium, because you don't want it to start affecting you on a health level. Yeah, but I feel like this is not so much about financial loss. You may be concerned about that, right? But I see the opportunity for gain here, right? So if you're in the consciousness of lack, if you feel like because certain situations are coming to an end, or some people are leaving your life, that you're going to lose everything, you don't want that to become a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? That's not the energy you want to put out there, especially when you have the opportunity for something great to enter your life, right? So again, your mindset is really key. But if you are struggling emotionally, definitely reach out to someone that you do feel like has your back, right? There's bound to be someone that you can speak to. Even if you're not like the closest with this person, or, even if you feel like you need to speak to like a helpline, like the Samaritans or something like that, do it, okay? Maybe even just talking about what you're experiencing and how you're feeling could help you a great deal. Because the last thing you want to do is boil it up and have it affect your mental, emotional, or physical health, Because I definitely feel like you are moving into a new time period, okay? A different stage in your life. This could even feel a bit like, like you're entering like a almost like a milestone period of your life. Almost like, you know, when, you know, you leave your teen years behind and you become a true adult, right? It's kind of like that. So you could be quite young. If it's not that, then it could be the next stage of your life where, you know, you're seeing, unfortunately, certain older relatives pass on, and, you know, you may be entering a period where soon you'll have children of your own, or you may already have children of your own, you know. You may even end up coming into a period where you become a grandparent, right? But it definitely feels like there's some kind of significant life milestone that's taking place for you right now. So again, it's a big change. So you've got to be, you know, go easy on yourself, okay? And accept these changes that are coming, because it's happening as it needs to. That's what it feels like, okay? So tell me more. Any parting advice, should I say, for Pisces? Because they are going through a big change right now. And it is, you know, your season's coming up very soon as well. So I feel like, you know, for you, it's going to be about, you know, kind of accepting these big life changes, okay? And not holding yourself back because you don't want to let go of your past. You don't want to let go of certain people from your past because, you know, you're struggling, okay? Because I do feel like there is a door open to you for something truly beautiful to enter your life. So I would hate for you to miss it because you're still, you know, grieving the past. And I get it, like, especially if you've lost someone, you know, if they've passed on, I get that. But, you know, you can grieve, you can mourn, but you still have to keep moving forward, okay? So any other parting advice? Within a few weeks from now? Yeah, I feel like within a few weeks from now to a few months from now, okay? So within the next, like, month to 4 months, I feel like your whole situation is going to change dramatically, okay? How you feel about it is going to change dramatically as well. So it definitely is a transition period for you, Pisces. So you do need to be gentle with yourself, okay? Don't give yourself a hard time, but at the same time, understand that there's certain things you just have to accept. You have to let go and keep moving forward, okay? Because time waits on nobody. Yeah. So take the time you need to heal, to process, right? Have this time to yourself to reflect on what it is that you want, what's going to be best for you, and know that good things are coming, okay? So I hope that helps. All right. Now we're going to go over to Aries. So for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node energies, what is the main theme, the main energies coming up for Aries placements in February 2024, please? Okay, so we have Behind a Mask for Aries placements, please. The Angels of the Four Directions in reverse, and Letting Go. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Status Quo in reverse. This is definitely speaking on a paradigm shift for you, Aries, this month. Yeah. There is some kind of inner conflict that's taking place within you right now. Obviously, inner conflict. Like, your energy is like tugging you in two different directions. There's a part of you that doesn't want to embrace the new, doesn't want to embrace change here. There's a part of you that wants to stay as is, right? That wants to, I mean, this feels a bit like you've grown complacent or comfortable wearing some kind of mask here, masking how you really think, what you really feel, what you know needs to change. It's like, you know, this change is absolutely necessary, but you don't want to acknowledge that. You're quite happy to maintain, right? Maintain some kind of front or facade here. It's not that you're being fake as such. That's not what I'm getting. It's just it's like part of you is quite complacent with how things are now in some regard, okay? Maybe not in everything, but in some regard. But the reality is, you know deep down that this change is absolutely needed, right? And so I feel like there is a bit of a tug of war going on within you, right? Between your ego and your higher self. Your higher self is trying to invoke change here, right? Possibly trying to invoke you to change in some shape or form, or embrace the energy of change. But there's a part of you that is reluctant to do so. It's almost like being set in your ways in some shape or form, which is very interesting, because that's not something that often is spoken about for Aries. You know, you guys generally tend to throw yourselves into the new, right? You are literally like, you know, your season, your month literally represents like the start of spring. So, you know, usually you guys tend to embrace the new. You throw yourselves into it, right? But with regards to whatever this situation is, a specific situation, you don't want change here, or you're reluctant to change it. It's like you feel like if you make this change, it's going to have some kind of impact that, you know, there's no going back from, right? Essentially. So you've got like, there's one part of you that's literally trying to pull you towards this change, towards making some kind of leap, taking a leap here, right? Full energy. And there's another part of you that's like digging your heels into the ground, right? So you're torn, basically. But again, you know, this change is needed. Things cannot be maintained as they are. Things cannot remain as they are. That's why status quo is in reverse, right? You're not meant to stay put. You're not meant to maintain the facade of whatever this situation is. You're not meant to just go along with it. You're supposed to rebel against whatever this is, right? And I'm not saying like you have to, but this is what your spirit is literally guiding you to do. So I feel like on that level is something you're meant to do, right? Because you're literally being guided by your own highest self, your own spirit, to rebel against whatever this is, right? Being true Aquarian energy, right? As the season, you know, dictates. So yeah. So it's quite interesting how you're refusing to be in this rebellious spirit, even though you feel it. I don't know if this is you trying to play along to get along. It could be. For the sake of a easier life. I don't know. But again, that's very un-Aries of you. So it's like you're defying your own nature in some shape or form. Maybe you feel like it's because, you know, you don't want to disappoint someone, or you don't want to disappoint a group of people, or you don't want to disappoint or rock the boat in terms of public opinion or appearances. I don't know. It kind of comes across that way. So let's see. Tell me more about this. What is this about for Aries, this energy? The Lovers. Gemini energy. The King of Swords, Aquarius, the Justice, Libra. Ooh, so all air energy here. So again, there is definitely a conflict of interest when it comes to what you know you should do, what is logical, what you feel is right, and what is going to make someone else happy here. Oh, we've got two cards coming out together. Yeah, look, this is your energy, Emperor, okay? Aries energy with the Nine of Cups. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you know what it is you need to do, right? You're very much aware, okay? The choice is yours. The divine is not going to force you to do anything. Even your own spirit can't force your ego. All it can do is give you the push, right? It's up to you to make the conscious decision and take conscious action here, right? But again, usually, with the Emperor being here as well, I mean, you're not usually afraid to take charge. You're not usually afraid to take the lead, right? It's like when you feel compelled to do something, you do it. But it's like you're trying to be rational and logical, right? And be straightforward about something, you know, blatantly and bluntly honest. But at the same time, it's like you're trying to factor in someone else's feelings or thoughts, right? But I feel like ultimately you are going to do what you feel is right with justice. Because it's like you want to bring balance to a situation here, right? It's like you know what you need to do. You know what needs to be done. You know what needs to be said. And so even though there is like a tug of war going on, and that could even not just be within yourself, but between you and another person, it does look like you're making the right decision here, right? It's like you are bringing balance to a situation in some shape or form, and you feel good about it. You know you're making the right choice here, and that could be to let go of someone, right? Someone that has been trying to keep you in a situation that you know is no good for you or isn't for anyone's highest good. Could be out of codependency, especially emotionally, right? Or just having that physical codependence on having someone there. I got a similar energy for Pisces. So if you have strong Pisces placements, check that out, okay? Or if you're dealing with someone with strong Pisces placements. But yeah, that's kind of like the energy here. But it's like once you make this decision to do the right thing, to go against the status quo, right? To speak your mind, to be honest up front, to make a final decision here, right? It's like you bring balance to the situation and you feel good about it. You feel like you're your old self again with the Emperor. It's like you feel like you're in control again, because you're taking control. So it's like you were surrendering your control and power to someone else, right? And that's why I feel like you were itching to make this rebellious move here, because you weren't being true to yourself. That's why I think the facade was coming in. It's not that you were fake as such. I don't feel like you were being fake. It's just you were not being true to yourself, really, right? I don't feel like it's that you were just lying to someone and pretending to be someone else. No, I just feel like, you know, you were trying to be mindful of someone else's feelings, but at the same time, it's like you're holding your own back. You're holding your own wishes back, and you're like, no, I can't do this, right? I have to do what's right. I have to do what's fair. I have to be honest, right? I need to show integrity. I can't play along just to get along. Like, that's not gonna fly, right? Especially not in the season we're in, not this energy, right? This Aquarian, like, you know, this Aquarian era is well and truly begun. So I feel like that is just not gonna fly at this point. So yeah, I do feel like now you're making this choice to be in your true essence energy again, to be a leader, to be a decision maker, to be able to make those hard decisions, right? To lead, you know, yourself, your community to victory, right? You do feel like, it does feel like you have some kind of leadership role here, or you're like an important figurehead within your community or family or friendship group or something like that, right? So it's like you're taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, and you're stepping up as in true Emperor energy. Even if you're feminine, right, you're still taking control of a situation here, and it makes you happy. You feel good. You feel, again, like yourself, right? Because you know you're being honest with yourself. You're being honest with everyone in the situation. You're being true to your character, right? So no longer do you feel like you're suffocating yourself by trying to appease someone else's wishes, right? You're doing what you feel is right by yourself and across the board. And that's what's going to lead you to significant success here with the Ten of Pentacles, right? So if this was a relationship that you knew just wasn't working and it was time to leave, the fact that you're choosing to do that, to be honest with someone that, you know, this isn't going to work, okay, I think it really is time that we part ways, or we don't get back together, or we don't, like, because it could even be that someone wants a relationship but you don't want that, you know, being honest about it was the right policy, or is the right policy. And it's going to enable you to be in a connection you actually want to be in, or be in some kind of partnership that you actually want to be in, that's going to be extremely successful, okay? Where you can build an actual legacy here. Wow. So that's very interesting. So any parting advice for Aries? I feel like it's pretty clear cut for those who will resonate with this. That, you know, by you just speaking your truth, by making it clear what it is that you want, you're literally transforming your life, right? Because you can't be held back, right? Because if you do that, you're going to stop yourself from reaching the heights you would otherwise reach. You know, that's why the angels of the four directions is in reverse, because it's like The divine has been trying to show you that you are the one that's binding your own spirit. It's time to liberate yourself, right? So any parting advice for Aries? Romance, yeah, exactly. Because you have a new counterpart, right? A new relationship, a new soulmate, okay, that you're meant to cross paths with. Yeah, again, compromise. Communicate clearly. So it's very clear here. You have another soulmate that you're supposed to have a connection with, right? But if you remain in the connection you're currently in, then you would have to compromise on a lot, right? To the point where you will miss out on your blessings, I'm telling you, right? You'll be keeping yourself stagnant, and this person will force you into a direction that isn't of your highest good. Whereas if you surrender this connection and allow this new love to come in, you're going to find that it's very balanced. There's a lot of equal give and take, right? You're both willing to accommodate for each other's differences, difference of opinions, ideas, right? But I feel like where it matters most, you're on the same page. You may have to compromise at some point when it comes to your living situation or work situation to make it work. But whatever needs to happen, you'll figure a way out and it'll be highly successful. Yeah. And I feel like with this person, there's going to be a lot of open communication, constant back and forth communication. I feel like you're going to feel it's so easy to speak to this person, unlike the person you've been dealing with, because it's like before you're constantly on like, you know, eggshells, having to be careful what you say, because if you say the wrong thing, that'll upset the balance, there'll be an argument, or, you know, they'll make a scene or whatever. It's not like that. With this, it's going to be like you can go to them about anything, and that'll be the same for you as well. So I'm telling you, in the future, this is what's going to happen. In the near future, you will cross paths with your person, okay? But in order for that to happen, you have to be willing to let go of that person which isn't for you, okay? So you'll know if this is your reading or not, of course. If you've already come into union with your person, then, you know, congratulations. This is just confirmation that you made the right choice. And that relationship is going to thrive, I'm telling you. I mean, Ten of Pentacles, that's having it all, okay? But if you know that you're in a relationship that is not for you, it's not working, and you're only staying just to, you know, appease the other person, then I don't think that's a good idea, okay? Because eventually it will fall apart anyway. So anyway, so that's the reading. I hope that helps for you, Aries. And I look forward to reading for you again soon. Okay. Oh, I need this deck actually. So I was thinking about doing this in 2 parts, but because of how bad the Wi-Fi has been, thanks to all these storms, it might be better if I break it up into smaller chunks, so it'll be easier to upload. So I think I'm actually going to do these in 3 parts. So this will be the last sign for this particular video, okay? So we'll go over now to the sign of Taurus, okay? So this will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node if you prefer. So Taurus, what is it you need to know for the month of February 2024? What is the main energies, themes for Taurus in 2024? Ooh, loss. Tell me more. The honoring path. Wow. Oh, geez. So many cards ready to come out. For Taurus placements, please. Kindred partnership. Wow. We have decrease in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so Taurus. Wow, you know what this is? I feel like for you guys, someone's accepting that you've left the scene, okay? Someone's accepting that they have to let you go. So if you've been feeling like someone from your past has been like tugging on your energy, right? And they won't let you go, it's like a constant painful reminder of whatever transpired. It's like they're finally accepting that you are gone, okay? And you're not coming back, or that they have to let you go. It's not fair to hold you back. It could even be holding you back from some kind of success in terms of a career. This could be from being seen by others. Like, this person may feel like you're well-liked, well-received, celebrated, that you're put on a bit of a pedestal by a community or an industry, right? That you're well-liked. And well received for what it is that you do. Maybe for some kind of talent, skill that you have, creativity, or just for something that you're really good at in general. Or it could even just be for your character. Like you get a lot of attention, you know, and that could be something that irks this person. But at the end of the day, this situation, this relationship is already over. Could be a romantic relationship. Like there was a period in time where this person could have maybe fixed it or salvaged it, but it would require certain changes that never happened. And so now it's like they're in this energy of having to accept that it's time to let you go. It's time to let you thrive, to explore your potential, to be the best version of yourself, right? To achieve those heights. So this could have even been someone who's intimidated by your success. But not at this point. At this point, they're just accepting it is what it is, and they need to let you go. Yeah. But the thing is, you are going to be thriving, okay, in your chosen field. And I feel like as a result, you will cross paths with someone who's also in the same energy as you're in, okay? So there is like some kind of romantic relationship that's going to be stirred. Wow. I feel like as well, it will be very playful, fun, really sweet, cute, okay? Very, very romantic. I feel like you'll get on like a house on fire with this person. It'll be like your best friend. So not only are you dating someone that, you know, you really have good chemistry with, but not just like in terms of sexual chemistry, but in terms of like intimacy and on a friendship level. And because of that, you'll feel like this is also your best friend as well. So that's amazing. So I definitely see your dating life taking off in a very positive and powerful way. I feel like possibly a talent, a skill, or career, a job that you have is going to take off as well. You're going to gain a lot of attention. If you have like some kind of public platform, I feel like that's going to grow. You're going to get a lot of positive feedback as well. I mean, it looks really good. And that's because someone finally released this soul tie that you had. You yourself may have done some kind of cord cutting or asked the divine to release you from this person's grip, and they have. So that's awesome. So if you were concerned that this person was going to be able to continuously hold you back, I don't see that happening anymore. Okay. Amazing. So tell me more about this. I mean, it feels very specific, but tell me more about this energy for Taurus placements who will resonate with this. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone, but for those who do, for the Taurus placements that resonate. Justice. Yeah, exactly. It absolutely is justice. Because it's like you can't hold someone's back, you know, hold someone back. If they long for something new, if they long for a new adventure, if they long to pursue a passion, a talent, a skill they have, you have to let them do it. You can't hold them back because you're afraid that they'll outgrow you or, you know, something like that. No. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So you have, whew, I'm telling you, whatever this skill, gift, talent, or career is, job, I mean, you're going to be making serious money. You could end up actually famous or very influential. You may end up very well known in your industry. Okay, you may become like even like a household name for some of you. Wow. But this is like having wealth. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be extremely successful. Yeah, 8 of Swords. It may even be a bit overwhelming though with the 8 of Swords. Because you know this is some like kind of abundance you've unlocked, right? The next level, it's like you have the key, you have access, and now you've unlocked it. You may even be getting some kind of confirmation or news that something in your career is taking off, an opportunity that's going to put you in the public eye in a big way. And that may be very like anxiety inducing for you because it's like the biggest opportunity you've received, but you absolutely are ready for it. Okay, you really are, Taurus. So don't let your fear get the best of you. Okay, it's okay to be nervous, it's okay to be a bit anxious, but you've got this. Okay, you're well equipped to do whatever this is. Okay, this is what you were born for. You're ready for it. You're very talented at it. Okay, you have an innate ability or gift for it, and you've also put the work in. So this is your chance, right? Yeah, what did I say about putting the work in? 8 of Pentacles. So this is definitely a talent, skill, or gift that you've honed, right? You've perfected, you've crafted, right? So it's not just about a natural ability. You've put the work in as well to perfect it. You're good at this. You were meant for this, right? Yeah, with the devil energy in reverse, there were people trying to hold you back from achieving greatness. No more can they do this. Those those binds have been released. They have been untied. Those chains have been broken. Okay? So they can't stop you now. Yeah. Page of Cups. And I'm telling you, in your field, in your industry, you're going to get a love offer from someone. You're going to have someone that admires you as well. I mean, you're going to have a lot of admirers, to be honest. Page of Cups energy, Pisces energy. But there's going to be someone in particular who really captures your heart, okay? And you captured theirs. It's going to be a very balanced relationship. Like, you know, people are going to look at you like two peas in a pod, like you're perfect for each other. Like you're such a perfect match, it's not even funny, okay? But this is like the energy of like lover and best friend. So that, oh, this is an amazing month for you, whoever this is, Taurus. I mean, you know, claim this energy because this is gorgeous. It really is. It's a very powerful and positive energy that's coming through. Like you are free to really thrive. I mean, this is fantastic. So good for you, okay? I'm happy to be able to give you that message. So any parting advice, because that was very clear cut. I mean, this is a very successful month for a Taurus out there. So any other advice or information or messages of support, anything that Taurus needs to know? The situation will improve. Ask for help from others, not the right time. Yeah, exactly. So I definitely feel like this month you are going to see things change, right? This opportunity could even come from someone who you will end up in a relationship with. I don't feel like you're going to be with them immediately. That's why not the right time is there. Yeah. The divine is urging you to, boom, it doesn't even necessarily have to be forgiveness, but just understand why someone from your past was holding on to you so tight. It's because they still had feelings for you, right? And they were afraid of losing you. That's why they kept trying to hold you back. It's not because they didn't want you to succeed. It's because they didn't want a life without you. But that's what ended up happening because they held on too tight. So when you're able to understand that, it's easy to release resentment, okay? Yeah, because that's what it's more about. Like whether or not you forgive this person is up to you. But releasing that resentment you may have, or frustration, or just annoyance will help free up your energy, right? But I do feel like, you know, later down the line, you will end up in a relationship with this person and they'll absolutely will support you. So amazing. I hope that helps, Taurus. Wow. So that's the first part of the zodiac readings for February 2024. I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll jump into the next video. So thank you guys so much for checking these reads out. If you found them interesting, useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any more upcoming readings. But for now, wishing you guys all the best and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.